What's up, you guys? Jason here. We're going to take a look at my 2023 Ram Promaster 136 high top van that I've converted into a camper van. I'll show you the stuff that I've done to it. I'll let you know the stuff that I kind of still want to do. It's not completely finished, but it's pretty close. It's been on lots of trips so far and kind of getting it ready for full-time van life. So let's get into it. All right, you guys, as you can see up here, here's the Flatline Vanco roof rack. It came with the wind fairing, which greatly reduced the noise going across the van when I had the other solar panel mount and then the fans. I have a Max Air fan here, and then as you can see, I have another one back here, and in the middle here, I have two 200-watt solar panels from Renogy, and they go into the van here. This has a nice little track system. I can add little roof decking here and there or over here, or however I want it. There's a lot of options on how to mount stuff with this roof rack. All right, you guys, let's roll out the awning. I'll show you how simple it really is. Here's the awning all set up. You don't want to get these legs to where they're just straight out, because then it kind of binds up and it's hard to get back in. It's got the adjustable leg, so when it's raining out, you usually drop one leg down to where there's like a slant on the awning, and it kind of lets the rain kind of shed off. Now we're going to take a look at the bug netting that I installed. The company was called the Bug Wall. The quality is amazing. This thing is thick. I don't worry about it ripping at all. Here's the bug net deployed. Has zippers on both sides, as you've seen. You can kind of roll it up, or you can leave it sitting like this, and it has magnetic closures. All right, you guys, we'll start up here with the front. Both front seats have swivels. Makes it easy, so you can just kind of sit here and relax. Kind of opens up the area a lot more. On the front, I also have window covering that covers the front windshield and then both side windows. Here is the front windshield one. It's pretty simple to put up. I keep them up here. There's storage up here in the top, and I keep the Lagoon table up here. That's another thing. We have a Lagoon table mounted right here, the arm. All right, essentially we just have that. Just have those out of the way. We can bring the table down, put it in its spot, and as you see, you can spin it around. so I can eat. And then also over here, if there's somebody over here, they can eat as well. Just makes a nice little kitchen area, or if you want a little work area, you know, you want to sit here and do some work, or just whatever you want to use it for. Here's a little better view from this angle. You kind of do it like that. I mean, you can do it any way you want. It just kind of rotates. You can kind of rotate out of the way so you can get up. Just however you want to do it. All right, we'll start here in the front. Have a little side table here that folds up, give you a little more room. I have a switch over here that controls the front 6 lights, and they are on dimmers. Okay, here we got the kitchen area, the sink. Nice retractable sink, the faucet. A little cutting board. It's a very deep sink. Got a little extra space. A lot of times I'll put the induction cooktop here and then just plug it in over here. I have a separate switch for the water pump so I don't keep it on all the time. Under here is the cabinet. As you can see, just got a 7-gallon tank for the dirty water. Keep a laundry basket under here, some different little chemicals. You see the toilet right here, it just kind of pulls out. It's just a cassette toilet. Works very good. It's come in very handy when I've needed it. Down here we have where the diesel heater, where the exhaust for it is. Over here we got the Dometic fridge. It's got a freezer as well. The bed is kind of high, so we installed a step under here that just slides out so you can make it easier to get up into bed. Over here we just have our other countertop. Keep the microwave over here. And then here is my box that has my battery monitor in it. I have these other switch here. This is for the rear lights. They're on dimmers as well. Back here is the switch for the inverter. I can kick it on. From here, I don't have to get underneath the bed and turn it on. Got the TV right here. It's pretty neat. I got a nice little mount. I'll show you how it works. Just grab the thing here, pull, and you can pull this out. You can rotate it any way you want. If you want to watch the front. And then it just snaps back so you don't get the rattling around. Had that on the other mount, so I switched to this one. The only things that run off the inverter in this is the microwave, the TV, this outlet here, and then the outlet over here. Well, while we're over here, I'll show you, we got the controller for the diesel heater. We have a little mount for the TV remote. Here is for the Max Air fan. Have a carbon monoxide detector here. And like I said, up here, I've not figured out what I want to do with this area. I'm actually going to be putting a window in the sliding door that kind of goes out and has a screen and some other stuff in it. Got another fan over here. This kind of rotates around. You can flip it out. It does all kinds of stuff. You can put in all kinds of different positions. Here's the front vent. This is the one that's on the remote. The one over the bed is just a manual. The first cabinet right here is just got some plates and bowls, and the induction cooktop is here. Got some paper towels, things like that. Second one is keep food up here. Just cereal, you know, just whatever. Got some spices, things like that up here. This one here is where I keep clothes at. And then over here is just an extra one. Here you see the bed. This is a full-size bed. Got little bump outs here just to give a little more room. I can stretch out and be okay, not be cramped. Here, let's keep some silverware, things like that. In here, keep toilet paper, wipes, lens wipes, things like that in here. This one's empty for the moment, so I got a little extra storage. The Starlink is in here for internet, and then just some random bags. You know, you can never have enough bags. Got a little trash can down here, and then a little broom. All right, you guys, let's go check out underneath the bed, see the electrical center and the water and things like that. That is not done either, but I'll explain to you kind of what I have in mind and a little bit about it. Here you guys see the unfinished doors. I'm considering building something in here, you know, to kind of give it a little storage. I can store things in here with the doors closed, you know, if I'm in the bed or just whatever. Same thing on this side, it's the same way. This right here is actually the rod that operates the awning. I keep it stored back here. It's got little clips, so it just kind of keeps it out of the way. Here you see, this is the water tank I have right now. I have a 28-gallon over-the-wheel water tank, but it was an afterthought, so I need to make some modifications to get it to fit in here. So just for right now, I'm just using a 7-gallon, kind of goes up. It's got a quick disconnect here. Makes it easy. Goes into the water pump and then obviously into the faucet. The diesel tank is kind of temporarily placed right here. It will actually go up against the water tank when it's mounted. So it's just, this is a temporary holder and temporary home for it at the moment. Got the good old diesel heater here. I have nothing bad to say about these. This is my second one. I had one in the other van and I love it. I could buy 10 of these for a price of the Weebostos, so there is a better shot at the water pump. These are the IKEA bed slats. I love them. They're telescoping. You can kind of to almost any width. Got the back of the toilet here. Over here, I got my batteries. Down here, there's 500 amp hours of battery, which has been more than sufficient. I don't think I've ever went below probably 80%, 85%. Got the wires come in, goes through this disconnect, goes into the solar charge controller, and then out. Every part of the system has a shut off, so I can shut down any part of the system. Got the fuse box here, got a charger that I can plug in to shore power. I'll show you the plug on the outside of the van. Got the 2000 watt inverter right here. Here's that shore power outlet. I can just plug an extension cord in here and then just plug it into an outlet and charge my batteries if I'm having days of no solar or something getting low. I can top off the system that way. I did not put a DC to DC converter in it just because I try to keep everything separate from the van. I don't want anything with the build kind of directly tied into the van. All right, you guys, that's a tour of my 2023 Ram Promaster 136 high top. Like I said, it's still a work in progress. I got a water tank to put in, got some trim, got some other odd and end things to figure out. It may look a lot different next time you guys see it, but that's really about it for now. If you guys have any questions on the build, anything that I used, anything like that, just feel free to reach out to me. And I hope you guys have a great day.